Hello guys, we are still social distancing. Another episode of our mini tours, and again we're still alone together, but it's starting to get a little weird outside. Walmart and Kroger and other stores are starting to tell you only so many people can come in at once.
Interesting coincidence that I don't know if it's everywhere, but the Walmarts around here had that barrier put up inside the double doors.
Yeah.
A few weeks before all this started.
Well, it was like that since Thanksgiving, because I had went.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
so
they
did it just before Black Friday.
Yeah, because for Black Friday it was up.
But now they're using it to corral people to keep them from getting in.
Yeah, so, you know, we're still inside and we're still piddling around in the museum doing tours, little mini tours for you guys to kind of break things up. And today we're back on David's side, and we're going to look at this wall right here. You got a couple of different things, and then we're going to look at this center display.
The center display is incomplete.
Yeah, because he still got some hope, some areas of hope that
really, I just don't have enough clamshells.
Yeah,
because I don't want to hang the stuff on their original pegs.
But we're going to start up here at the top with Cops.
Cops fighting crime in a future time. It was a television, another TV show, let's sell toys kind of thing, made by Hasbro in the mid 80s. And the Cops figures are interesting because they're G.I. Joe's type. And there's even some implications in the show that some of them might be descendants of G.I. Joe characters from the TV show. They're larger than Joe's, though. I don't have any figures out. I do have those vehicles out, and those are all sealed. Take a look at that price tag on that one.
Which one? Oh, let's see.
$1.50.
$1.50.
I'll buy that all day for $1.50.
Yeah, maybe he'd dig out some of the. You got action figures, you said?
I don't know where they are.
Oh, well.
These are cap blasting too. See, they put roll caps through these things, and you can make it shoot.
Then we're moving down here to Rock Lords.
I actually really like the Rock Lords, but these are called the Gnarlies, and you see that they're furry. So the Rock Lords are like Transformers, but they're rocks. And the furries are like, they've got a wheeled mechanism. You can pull them back, and then they'll shoot forward.
Oh, okay. Was that a cartoon?
Well, Rock Lords, yeah, of course.
Oh,
it's another one. All of these are. You know, all of these 80s toys have a cartoon associated with them somehow.
Yeah.
Or at least an attempt. But those are about as perfect as they're going to get on the card from Tonka.
Okay.
Rock Lords aren't that easy to find.
Oh, really?
You know, actually, it's probably harder to find Rock Lords in decent shape on the card than it is to find Transformers. But they're not as popular, so...
Then we got Gargamel.
Yeah, wind-up Gargamel. He works, too. But, you know, they made wind-up figures of those Smurf characters.
Then we got a watch.
That is what you would call Transformers Zero. You know, G1, that's G0, because that's a Takara watch.
Wait, where am
are
I?
you going?
Oh, I was trying to get into this price tag. What's that, $28?
Yen.
Oh,
28,000 yen.
Whoa.
But that's sealed. This is not something that's ever been messed with. But as you can see, you pull the watch part off and it transforms into a jet.
Oh, okay.
And they have, of course, you know, there's your original Soundwave. There's your original Megatron.
Soundwave, I can't get that character. I mean, he's a boombox.
Yeah, he turns into a radio. The Inhumanoids. I love the Inhumanoids figures. Again, by Hasbro.
Was Inhumanoids a cartoon?
Of course. A short-lived cartoon.
Yeah, I never saw it.
And the box, you see they took some liberties with the mold there. Because the Red Len, Red Sun, and Red Wood are all the same figure, basically. They just kind of repainted it.
Yeah.
They look great under a black light, though. Look at that price. $3.97.
At Toys, Laneco. In 1987.
See, if I put the black light on that.
Oh yeah, the eyes glow.
See how they
And
light
that
up?
little thing in the head glows.
Yeah.
What are they, trees?
Yeah, they're trees.
And
That
then
you
this
can
thing.
see his eyes become down. Because they all have a window on the top where you can shine a light through.
Mutor.
Magnacore, the Mutor. And then these two are like the exact same figure. Granite Race and Gran Ock.
Yeah. Then this is
One
a
of the
vehicle.
vehicles. They only made 2 vehicles. This is almost the entire set. This is almost everything made by Inhumanoids. And then the deluxe figures, these are a nightmare to find. He doesn't light up too well. It's the top of his head, really. But this is
His teeth.
Metlar. They only made 3 in that scale, but any of them are ridiculous to find in the box.
Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd badge. I actually found that at like a thrift store or something.
And we have V.
V Enemy Visitor, made by LJN in 1984 to go with the television show.
Okay.
I did a showcase video on that not too long ago.
And the bank.
Mickey Mouse Bank. My yellow submarine lava lamp, which is unplugged at the moment because it needs a new bulb.
Okay, and then we'll
My
look
store
at...
display.
Oh, I thought that was a flap on the thing.
No, that is an original Inhumanoids countertop display for advertising the VHS cassettes when it was put to video. Unused. Because if I turn this over, you can see that the thing has never been bent out.
Oh, okay. So yes,
So this is an unused store display.
Available on video cassette.
Yes, it is.
VCR tapes.
That's in great shape.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll look at these Diamond Selects because that was a tiny wall. So we got the Diamond Selects here. You don't collect these anymore.
Yeah, I like the Diamond Selects, but they take up so much space.
Yeah.
And the packaging, you know how they kind of like fold this piece of cardboard and do this. The packaging is flimsy. And so it gets broken up easily, and they take up a lot of space. And these in particular are very heavy.
Yeah,
especially
these
the
Hulks.
Hulks and the thing. Because I like the oversized ones that fill a package. But it just wasn't working out as far as space. I don't know where I would put them or what I would do with them, and they're too easily damaged. There's a lot of minuses.
Yeah.
They look great, but you know.
You got a lot of Hulks.
Well, like I said, I like it when the figure fills the whole package, because sometimes Diamond Select, since all the packages are the same size, and you get a small figure, and they'll give you like a part of a diorama in there.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man had a crushed car.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I don't really care for that, but I like it when the figure fills the package. So
Okay.
I went with Hulk and Thanos and stuff like that.
Now let's look at these. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Commandos, based on a comic book and cartoon concept based on the film that just never took place. So they started producing these figures, and then they said, okay, you know what, we're not going to do it. We're not going to make the comic. We're not going to make the cartoon. But they already had a line of figures. And so these are pretty obscure. They're really hard to find, actually. And it's very in-depth because they got very carried away. All in, you're looking at 30 figures.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's 8 of these, 4 2-packs, a good guy and a bad guy.
Yeah.
8 more on red and yellow cards to go to match this series. 16-inch figure on the red and yellow that go with the comic book concept. And then 16-inch like this. And then, so you have these 2, and then 1 ninja figure. You've got this figure, which corresponds to the film.
Okay.
Which is a 6-inch figure.
I think I saw the movie.
Yeah, we saw it together.
Okay.
And then 6 of this style figure on a 6-inch on a black and white card like this.
That's a lot.
And when you add them all up, you got 30 figures. So
that
it's
sounds like a bunch of doubles.
It's a it's a big can of worms if you want to be a completist with this series. And try finding any. You can't find any of these. Every once in a while, these turn up. I used to have most of the set. Don't get me started.
Yeah. One day, maybe when I'm not around, he'll go through that whole story. It'll take a couple hours.
She doesn't want to hear it because it makes her feel bad.
Yeah, it is a, sad story. But, life goes on.
Yeah.
You get the trials of life and you just got to endure it, I guess.
And so I'm just trying to rebuild this, but, piece at a time, when they turn up. Not too many people know about the Commandos, but they go fast when they turn up.
Yeah, so you got to be looking.
Yeah,
then
all the time.
I don't know if we saw these or not, but I'm going to make sure by showing it.
And again, just like with the Diamond Select, these are from Gentle Giant.
Yeah.
And Gentle Giant, their concept, which I really like, when you were a little kid, this is how it felt in your hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that. And I think that's really cool, really nostalgic. Problem, it's gigantic.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space.
It takes up a lot of space. So and the Star Wars is like a very in-depth series. I'll take this off the peg real quick so that you can look on the back of this.
I like that it comes in
it comes in this
the clamshell already.
Yeah, this is
except for when they did the Masters of the Universe, it didn't come in a clamshell.
I mean, they literally made all of these.
Whoa, that's a lot.
It's a gigantic series of action figures for the Gentle Giants with the Star Wars.
Yeah.
They made as many as they possibly could, and it just gets ridiculous. So where would you...
And they're expensive.
They are expensive. Where would you put these?
Yeah.
And of course, they did Batman the Animated Series. They did. They tried to do G.I. Joe. They only got 4 of those done. But you get the idea. Where would I put them all?
Yeah.
I like them though.
I like Batman the Animated Series. I was watching that. That's one of my favorite cartoons. Had a nice storyline.
And they did Kenner Superpowers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's I should do a showcase on that someday because you never find these in the box.
What is that, gum?
No, they're little rolls, and this is like a little fake television, and you put the roll in there, and it's got a spindle, see? So you put one of these rolls on this backing, and then you take this cover and put it on there, and you turn the roll. And it's like you're supposed to pretend you're watching television.
That's lame.
But it's very lame. And it's basically like rolls of Bazooka comics, if you remember the Bazooka Joe comics. So it's so small you can't even read what they're saying.
It's really lame.
Most of the time these are just torn to shreds.
Yeah. But
so
you found it.
I found one in the box. And my Mego Buck Rogers, big fan of Mego.
Oh yeah.
And this is some of the carded figures I have. Some of the best examples I've ever seen. Like this is...
That thing is all twisted up.
Well, she's turned sideways in the package.
Why she ain't straight?
Because that's how whoever packed her did it. But, if you look at these... If I can open it. I don't know if I can open it.
Well.
I should. But the card is flawless.
Yeah.
And that's super rare to find these in this kind of condition. This would, if I sent this to AFA, it would grade like super high. It would. But I don't know how I feel about the whole AFA grading thing.
I think that's cost more than the figure sometimes.
It gets expensive, and then people want insane prices for it because it's been graded.
Yeah.
Because they think that they can do the same thing that's been done with the action figure market, or rather with the comic book market. Comic book market, you can't move anything unless it's been graded now. Yeah. But these are great examples. Look at the price on the Wilma Deering there.
You can get your pop graded.
50 cents. Yeah, you can do that now too. You can get the pops graded. 50 cents once upon a time.
Pop on clearance for $1, and then you get it graded for $59.99.
And these 3 have a history because all 3 of these are from the same store because they get the same price tag on there.
Oh, Longs.
Yeah, was $3.99 now 50 cents.
Yep, somebody got that on clearance.
Yeah, they sure did.
Okay, so I think that's all we're going to see today. Next time we're in David's side, we'll go over this little collection wall right here.
Oh yeah, the Mezcos and the Build-A-Figures and stuff.
Yeah, your little hot toys.
Yeah, this is where most of the newer stuff is. Newer stuff that I've got out of the... You know, I don't do everything in the box, but most of the vintage stuff I prefer it sealed.
Okay. Well, that is all that we're going to be looking at today.
My miscellaneous, I'm sorting it out table here.
Yeah, we've looked at this table before. You got some Rock Lords right there.
Richie Cunningham.
Where you see Richie at? Oh.
If you want to call it that. Thanks, Mego.
Who knows who that is?
It could be anybody, Richie Cunningham.
Yeah, you just changed the clothes and the name on the package. But until next time, we will see you guys later.